Hi, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. My name is Lizzie or Fashionista Lizzie. Yeah, so this is my other YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel called Fashionista Lizzie. That's all about fashion and lifestyle. This one, we talk, we speak, and we speak about faith and facts. Okay, so let me introduce myself again. I'm a born again Christian. Okay, I'm a born again Christian who is concerned with what's happening today in our generation and in our world today. Free thinking, free will, free speech are limited in an environment where full obedience to leaders is required. And most of the time we are raised in the society, we are taught that we are supposed to obey, we are supposed to follow a certain teaching, we are supposed to follow certain rules, we're supposed to have a certain code of conduct. So when we grow up and the world, the society has changed. So you find that because we were brought up that way, you get to a point whereby your soul is lonely. You're searching for some sort of guidance. You're searching for somebody to obey. You're searching for a rule or something. So when you find one, then you feel like you feel like you're doing the right thing because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to obey. You're supposed to, to have somebody who is a leader. And that is another way people fall prey for cultic leaders. Human beings desire comfort, and in a fearful world, they might turn to somebody who actually promises that. Okay? It's not just comfort, it could be anything that a human being desires. And when there's somebody who's supposed to take care of that, to provide comfort, to provide even money, to provide peace, to provide healing, to provide like friendship or family. That is how people fall into cults. Yeah, and I want to read this scripture. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. From verse 1, it says, "But understand this, in the last day there will come times of stress, for men will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, inhuman, implacable, slanderous, profligates, fierce, haters of good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, holding the form of religion but denying the power of it. Avoid such people. For among them are those who make their way into households and capture weak women burdened with sins and swayed by various impulses, who will listen to anybody and can arrive at a knowledge of truth. Now, in the last days, there'll be all forms of evil. Not just all forms of evil, evil will be normalized to a point whereby people hate good. Okay? And if you are keen, the world we are living today is exactly that. It fits exactly that description. When something is good, people criticize. When something is bad, people celebrate for some reason. I don't know if it's because you do bad and when you see somebody doing bad, you feel like vindicated in your bad. Or when you see somebody doing good, you feel like, well, they're trying to prove that you're wrong and you don't want to be proven wrong. And it says that people will go to households, even households that have women who are weak, who have a problem or problems, that are seeking affirmation or seeking help, guidance. Among them are those who make their way into households, capture weak women burdened with sins and swayed by various impulses. And like these stories that have been going on, like this pastor who has been starving people, telling them to fast because they are supposed to see Jesus. I mean, you're supposed to fast until you meet Jesus. It's crazy, right? It's crazy because this person has been burying people in his compound. He has been burying people in mass graves, women and children. So this person has brainwashed people to believe he's giving them hope. You know, he's solving their problems. He's separating them from the world, which has a lot of problems. He is giving them a platform to meet and see Jesus, promising them of another life after this life. So at the end of the day, somebody starves to death or somebody is killed, believing that there is light on the other side. And they do that. It's crazy because most of these people are women and children who are susceptible to manipulation. Women are emotional beings. They listen, they empathize, they want to solve problems, you know. They want to, they want to just do the right thing. They want to fight for something, fight for my children, fight for my rights, fight for this. That's how um, women end up being victims. Children up to a certain age, maybe 11 years and below, might not have the voice of reason as such. They usually follow directions, and that's why somebody will easily manipulate children. Can easily manipulate you if you're not strong enough. If you cannot stand and reason and base your arguments on facts, then you'll easily be manipulated, because at the end of the day, uh, everybody that goes to a cult or everybody that subscribes to a cult has a certain need, a certain history or background of probably pain, abandonment, lack, ailment. And these are the kind of things that make people to be susceptible to cult manipulation. God heals, God protects, God provides, God restores, God forgives, God is merciful, God is gracious, God is loving. God is all these qualities that He is, that are written, okay, in His Word. God is all these very good qualities, and God can also be very angry. God has qualities. Comment down below. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a discussion. And may God bless you. See you in the next video.